Well, hello everyone there in YouTube and the land space and possible unknown land. And here I am again. I'm Alex, and I've just actually come from my subsequent uh, interpret practice and speaking practice. And though I'm tired. I'm just kind of feeling weary and too much about my physical condition, and actually that's why I'm just slowing down slightly, as you can see. And actually we've had like very heavy skies up there, and all these rain stuff was looming down above my head all the day through, and I just kind of man that reacts to that stuff in a certain way, and that might influence my like activity. And by the age of my present day, I've become more like sensitive to that thing. You know what I'm talking about. And actually, on my way home, I was thinking why I wouldn't make some kind of new video. And I was thinking like what would be the point of today's short video. This one will be extremely short, I'll promise, because as I said, I'm pretty tired, and I'm just like a maniac. As I mentioned before, I'm just trying to do my speaking activity even in these like conditions of slow thinking and just being tired and so on. And actually I was thinking about making my session something like, what do you think, guys, about the switching between the languages that you learn? Not actually the languages that you learn, but between your native one and the second language that you'll probably learn these days. And as for me, this process became more clear and transparent in some way. And I actually was pretty full of certain doubts about which is more effective learning approach should I choose in order to become more fluent in a less prolonged period of time. And even recently, that bunch of things came into my mind. And actually I was pretty it was like a revelation for me when I saw the blog of some English native speaker, and he said that if in order to sound and to become like a native speaker, you should learn like one. And I'm on the way. I'm following in his footsteps. I'm trying to do the same things he does in his video blog. And actually, as for switching between the languages itself, this thing like grows up within me. And I'm just I've just noticed that they became more easy for me to switch between the languages. I don't even notice the like the edge, the brink, the borderline between that moments when I'm switching into English. For example, like I'm speaking Russian, like doing my conversation, or like practicing Russian, as I'm a native speaker of Russian. You know what I'm saying? And someone comes to my space, and the she or she starts she commences to speak very good English. And I would probably think, why shouldn't I switch into English? And I actually do. I'm switching into English, and I'm just keeping up the pace of actual conversation. I'm trying to do this not lower pace that I'm doing in Russian. And I began to realize the significance of that kind of activity. And you shouldn't set your personal bar too low for yourself. And And also I'd like to share with one opinion I met like a year ago. There was a girl in my life, in my learning English, in my experience of learning English, and she's a great teacher of English. And she always said like she said that actually I don't remember what she said, but she said very like a very significant kind of knowledge for me, and she taught me a bunch of things that I know now, and I really appreciate her to be present in my life. Nadia, thanks a lot. So that's it for tonight's session. That's it. I'll be in touch as soon as it comes, as it appears to my mind to do my subsequent video blog session. Okay, see y'all in a little while. See y'all. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching me as always. See ya.